In a quaint caravan, there's a lady they call the Gypsy.
Hey guys, here's some jump cut news for your asses. First off, in a handful of minutes has been so disruptive for so long, I feel the need to very quickly explain. Fundamentally speaking, my life went bananas. I had a roommate shuffle that took a long time to sort out. Somebody in my family died, and that was a big distraction for a lot of obvious reasons. The software I used to edit the show started to die as well, and I've had to be completely learning a new set of software from scratch. The latest episode was actually the first thing that I assembled entirely in Adobe Premiere, and even though I spotted 3 tiny little errors, I think it's a good start. Plus, I've got After Effects now, which means I can do lots of unnecessary title effects. Woo! And maybe eventually I can graduate to some Dragon Ball Z fireballs or whatever the hell. Meanwhile, though, one thing I've learned over the last while, it's really stupid to make promises on the internet, so I'm just going to say that most likely the show is going to return Sunday, January 9th. I'm going to be filming on Saturday, January 8th to try and create a buffer of episodes added up with the ones we filmed 2 days ago, and that way hopefully we can get things back on track in the new year. Meanwhile, there's also the subject of experiments. Hopefully some of you have seen the Celebrities Are Interesting thing that we did, and we actually have another thing that we want to try that will be a little bit irregular, plus like all the topics in January, which are the episodes I filmed 2 days ago. Except for one, they're all like a little different than what I normally do for Handful. Some of them are arguably a little more slice of life or personal or whatever. It's not that the show is going to become, this, vlogging. This is vlogging. I'm an old man. Vlogging. Just that I'm trying to basically do videos that get more views. I know, it's crazy, right? I want to get more traffic for exchange for my efforts. But yeah, I won't lie. I'm in no way depressed or quitting the show or changing the format entirely forever. But I've definitely been getting a bit of a head against brick wall sensation, given that I've been doing this show for 2.5 years, and I've not quite crested 2,000 subscribers, and I still haven't heard back about my YouTube partnership application, my second one that I put in September. I don't know what the hell. I think YouTube needs to hire some more people to help with that stuff, or to maybe make it so that you absolutely cannot apply unless you have a certain number of subscribers or something like that. They gotta streamline that process, because I was really hoping to become a YouTube partner this year, and unless there's a Christmas miracle at the last minute, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so... Meanwhile, I'm going to try and get a little bit more use out of this channel. Tom Milsom did a very, very simple vlog the other day where plainly he just took his webcam and sat on his bed and went, hey, here's what the fuck's up with me, and I got some comics and they're pretty awesome, and yeah, and I said to him, I was like, on Twitter or whatever, I was like, oh, you're vlogging it old school, and that got me all excited to just try and be simple again. And so, of course, I figured, the next day I'll do a simple vlog, it'll be awesome, I'll pump that up. And then, of course, it's been several weeks, and of course, I can't help but even have to put my friend's painting behind me and do some kind of setup. I have a compulsion. I don't know how to make really bog standard, simple videos. I don't know why, but I need to get over that in the hopes of dropping my remote, in the hopes of producing more stuff for you guys to watch. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, overall, I don't want to sound like I'm griping. What can I say? But I just want to explain why I'm going to be screwing with the show a bit, and then also clarify that I'm by no means tossing out the classic format, if only because there are piles more topics I want to cover. I just want to, get more of a reaction to the show. I want to get more people watching. Heaven forbid, I might even want to, if I'm really lucky, make even a part-time income off of advertising revenue and all that jazz. It's not to say that there haven't been any gains. We have well over, I think, almost 4 times, I guess now? Well over 3 times, almost 4 times as many subscribers as when we started the year. And, there's some very kind people who've given us some big ups over the course of the year that have helped out a lot. VidCon didn't really do much to promote the show, unfortunately. I wasn't sure. I think I misunderstood slightly what was going to happen at VidCon, but I'm going to probably do a video entirely about VidCon early in the new year, just because I'll be thinking about whether or not to go again next year, since the Green Brothers have said flat out they don't know when, they don't know where exactly, although it's going to be LA again, but they're going to do VidCon again. Yeah. So anyways, that's it from me for now. It's been a really good year, and I really look forward to doing more videos and for trying out new crazy things, and hopefully you guys enjoying them. Thanks so much for watching both in a handful of minutes and the little doodles I put up here on Outrage today. Bye-bye.
The Gypsy, that my lover is true, and will come back to me someday.